Thank you all for joining us for our first Mindfulness Monday with Michelle. We're very honored to have Dr. Michelle Windmueller joining us today, who is going to share a little bit more about herself before we begin. And I'm going to hand it off to you to tell us a little bit more about you and how you got into this mindfulness space.
Well, thank you, Gila. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. I came into mindfulness about 6.5 years ago. I wish that I had had this work when I was going through my early days of my marriage, when I was encountering infertility. And I will tell you that I went through a lot. I went through 11 procedures with 11 miscarriages. So it was a lot. We tried to adopt, it never worked. We used a surrogate, it didn't happen. I've had my own personal journey with infertility, with not having children, and how life turned out. And there is life after that. For me, there was. My husband and I are still married. Surprisingly, people will say, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Well, we did love each other when we got married, and that continues to this day. Had I had this work, I think it would have helped me to really find a place of peace inside, because I lived with such inner turmoil, failure, judgment. It was my body that failed. I had all those thoughts. And so today, what I've learned is that I can really shift my thoughts and shift my emotions. I can identify how I'm feeling, and I can choose a different emotion, which then generates different kinds of thoughts. And just as a brief example, if you're feeling sad or regretful about anything on your journey, then that produces a certain kind of thinking. And then what we do is we obsess about that thinking, and we revisit it over and over and over again, and it really drives us, and it drives the mind. So what I've learned is that I get to choose an emotion that I want to focus on, and that's what I'm going to teach you to do today. I'm going to teach you the most beautiful breath technique that is a meditation, very short. You can do it anywhere you are. You can do it while you're standing at the sink and something crashes, or you can be at work and something's happening and you can calm yourself. So this breath technique allows us to, one, calm down the nervous system in a very significant way, and then find an emotion, be it peace, joy, happiness, tranquility, freedom, whatever you choose, some love-based emotion, and then really focus on that to begin to train the mind to think in a different way, literally. And so this is called a four-sided breath. But before we begin, what I'd like you to do is consider choosing an emotion that you'd like to train. Now, I can tell you this, I think we're all pretty good at training maybe sadness, fear, anger, anxiety. We're all good at that. We've done it for a very long time. We focus there when things don't go the way we think they should go. And so I would like you to choose an emotion that you'd like to train during this meditation. For example, today it's pretty windy outside here, and the gardener just left. So the yard is a mess. My husband's going crazy. He literally wants to pick up every leaf outside, and I'm laughing. I mean, I'm not laughing at him, but I'm laughing because I'm watching him go nuts. I would like to find just a little peace inside today. I'm gonna focus on peace. So what I'd like you to do is just choose an emotion you'd like to focus on. All right? You have your emotion? And so now what I'd like you to do is I'm going to teach you how I like to sit when I meditate, which gives me the greatest access to those emotions. So find a very comfortable place that you're sitting, like get your back straight, adjust yourself, feet flat on the floor if you can reach the floor. And because I'm short, sometimes I have something under my feet. And what I like to do is uncross my hands. So if you're crossing your hands, it's kind of a tense thing. Sometimes I put one hand inside another in my lap, or you can put them open on your knees, but I'm comfortable putting them in my lap. And I like to close my eyes because what it does is it allows me to go very deeply inside and block out any distractions. So what I'd like you to do, I'm going to teach you before you close your eyes, I'm going to teach you the four-sided breath, and then I'm going to walk you through it. The reason it's called a four-sided breath is there are four sides to it. Kind of silly, but it's true. What we do, we start with, and we're always going to breathe through our nose and exhale through our nose. It's up the lower belly, which is where our center is. If you're breathing into your lungs, you're breathing very shallowly. And that's kind of a fear response, because when you get scared, you go, you know, like that. But when we're breathing to calm, we want, and you could put your hands on your lower belly if you wish. And so when you inhale, you want to push your belly out. So try that with me. Inhale. Pause and hold, and exhale. Pause and hold. And that's four sides. So the inhale is 1, the pause is 2, the exhale is 3, and pause at the bottom is 4. So it's a four-sided breath. And always inhale and exhale through your nose. All right? So I want you to focus, close your eyes for now. Hands either on your belly, in your lap, feet flat on the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to count you through this breath. So I would like you to inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause and hold, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause and hold. Again, inhale, pause, and exhale. Pause. And for those of you who just joined us, I'd like you to, if you can, sit with your back straight, feet on the floor, hands in your lap or on your lower belly so you can feel the expansion of your belly, and close your eyes. Focus on an emotion: peace, joy, happiness, calm, tranquility, freedom, compassion, acceptance. Just choose one. Focus on that emotion and feel it. Simply just experience that emotion inside right now. You can even say, I am peace, or I am acceptance, or I am joy. And then as you begin to feel that emotion, we're going to focus on our breath to calm down the nervous system. Eyes closed. Inhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. Again, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. And if it helps you to visualize a light in the base of your spine, 2 inches below your belly button, 1 inch back towards your spine, that's your center. Picture a light there. And as you inhale, picture that light growing as you focus on that light. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. And all the time, breathe in and out very gently through your nose, as if there were a light feather on your lip, the outside of your lip, upper lip, so that you're breathing so gently that the feather does not move. Continue to inhale, pause, and exhale, pause, all focusing on your center. Focus the mind. focus your thoughts on your center. And if the mind wanders, that's okay. Just redirect the mind. Focus on your breath. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. And do 2 more rounds of the 4-sided breath on your own. Take a deep breath. Connect back to your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And just as a way to check in, how was that experience for you? It's very short. It's a very short meditation, but were you able to find your breath? Anyone?